Intercept has reported on a ministry that Amy Klobuchar wanted to earmark $500,000 for back in 2009. The ministry is problematic for a number of reasons, namely because it is against the LGBT community. In fact, at the time that Amy Klobuchar was supportive of this ministry, she was not in favor of gay marriage, but she was in favor of civil unions. Now, let me give you some more details on this organization. Klobuchar requested $500,000, as I mentioned earlier, for Minnesota Teen Challenge's Know the Truth program to expand their drug prevention education efforts for teenagers for fiscal year 2009. That sounds totally fine, no issues there.
Except that sounds way too long, but yeah, go ahead.
But let's learn a little bit more about what they do. So Minnesota Teen Challenge is actually operated by the Assemblies of God, the largest Pentecostal denomination in the world, and has typically found support among conservative politicians. Now, one pamphlet put out by the organization, first captured by the Wayback Machine in 2009, the year Klobuchar's earmark sought to fund this organization, called Halloween, quote, a day set up totally for Satan, adding that the more people who go out dressed like demons, ghosts, witches, and goblins, the more glory Satan receives. Also, again, I just want to reiterate, this ministry was against the LGBT community, and in 2009, Klobuchar openly opposed same-sex marriages, favoring civil unions instead. I guess to be fair to Klobuchar, Obama was on the same page. So there were very few politicians who were willing to do the right thing and speak out in favor of marriage equality, and Klobuchar was not one of them.
This is one of those instances where we've been brainwashed so much to believe that only the church can be moral. And this has been since the beginning of whenever. So if you're with the church, if you go to church on Sundays, if you believe in God, if you pray, if you read the Bible, you're on the up and up. I went to church my whole life. I saw some of the worst people in church.
I was just gonna say that some of the most hateful, spiteful pieces of are Saturday saints and Sunday sinners. I mean, sorry, Saturday sinners and Sunday saints, and weaponize religion. Will weaponize the church. Will call. I mean, I am of the LGBTQ plus community, and it's not surprising to me that people do that. Also, Klobuchar said that being gay was an affliction, was a problem that people have to deal with. And I'm just so sick of hearing that. You know, people, myself, I can only speak for myself in the community because everyone has a different experience being part of the community, but I was born this way, it wasn't a choice.
Right.
I've never done anything to hurt anyone. I would never, I value everyone and everything, and there are wonderful people in our community, for those who don't know that. So it just peeves me when they think that the church is the fix, when if you go back through history and you look around, the church causes, I'm not saying, not always, but religion, I'm sorry, has been the root of a lot of problems.
And but so politicians, from her point of view, you're thinking, I need to appeal to people, so I always have to be with the moral side. So because you need to go with the moral side, you have to go with the church. I'm gonna try and get $500,000 for the church because the church is gonna help us with these issues. Because if I go with some other group that isn't the church, people are gonna think that I'm just giving away money to some sinners who don't know anything. So she probably didn't vet it fully enough. She's like, it's a church, what can go wrong? Plenty can go wrong. There's plenty of things that they do, even though they may do something good for this aspect, they're hating on many other people in other ways. You have to make sure you're on the up and up, and just vet the group, not what they are.
Yeah, definitely. And look, $500,000 is not a small amount of money, taxpayer money, to give to an organization like this. You should be doing the proper vetting. But look, my biggest issue is how disenfranchised groups of people keep getting used as props in political campaigns. And so it's very easy to go with the flow and demonize the LGBT community when that's the popular thing to do, and then just switch gears and pretend as though you've always been supportive of LGBT rights once that's the popular thing to do. Just be weary of people who use, disenfranchised groups of people as political props. We see it all the time. And it happens with,
non-religious people can work against drug use and teen pregnancy. It's okay, we can figure those ways out too.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, Jayar. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.